Where's my contract?
Did you get page 1 working, or is that just the bot fucked up too?
Right on the set. No, page 1's still not working. 20 seconds.
So much for quiet.
You're listening to WRFB Radio Free Britannia. And no other better freaking place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch.
Really, guys? Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right. Bringing you all brand new news like only we can here from inside Shroud Avatar. Welcome, everybody. Today is Wednesday, August 8th, 2010, here in Shroud Avatar. Boy, do we have some news for you. The world is on fire yet again, man. All sorts of craziness going on around there. And we got, of course, regular countdown. We've got stand-up corner. We've got a calendar for you. We've got patch notes for you. And patch notes is where it's at today, folks. Well, yes, there is. That's coming in, and that hadn't hit the patch notes. I was going to bring that up. Along those same lines. Oh yeah, we spoke about that yesterday. But it is Whacked Out Wednesday here on NBNM because things are getting a little wacky, folks.
Hump Day.
We're here to tell you all about it. That's right. As well, it's Hump Day. So
Raiders are going to get humped. Just saying.
Begin with ye old countdown.
Well, of course, we've got ye old countdown for everybody out there. But of course, we want to say hello to everybody out there listening on Twitch TV, YouTube, Radio Free Britannia, and of course, nbnn.info. Welcome, everybody, and thank you for joining us today.
Yes, welcome everybody, and don't forget, join us in Discord. Go to NBNN, actually, discord.me/NBNN.
That's right.
Discord.me/NBNN. Yes.
That's right. Now, of course, our newest follower today, Actress26, coming to us all the way from Iceland. Thank you for the follow today and visiting with us. We do appreciate it. Come on back and visit. And again, you want to visit, come on into Discord, talk about what's going on, because we got some hot topics going on this week.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be an interesting week.
Let's go ahead and kick it off today with, of course, today's countdown. Jack, you want to
wait? Hold on. I got to find that button that says monitor to capture. Yay, there it is.
That's Actress 27.
12 days, 11 hours, 55 minutes, 39, 38, 37, 36, 35, 34, 33. Until final expirations. 30. We have no more pledges after this 12 days, 11 hours, 55 minutes, 20 seconds. So be sure that if you are planning on pledging, just because you want those free lot deeds, remember they removed all the houses from the pledges, so they have stripped down some of those rewards. But it does come with 15% summer bonus. So you will get 15% store credit.
Now, new purchases only, new cash only. 15% is added to your account and store credit. And that's always a nice bonus. If you want to buy an account from scratch, you can spend $40 in store credit, get a bonus, come out with $46. and then buy a $45 account for $40. It's the way things work around here. So always check out the sales. Of course, check out Steam for sales. Occasionally, you can get the game at half off there as well.
That is right. So
the real breaking news, did you see last night's Twitter? The late night.
Yes, I did. I even retweeted that. I need to find that tweet again.
Yes, we need to get this up on screen. Hold on a second, because this was great. This was funny.
Yeah, it was. Hold on. I am going to Lord British's profile real quick so I can find that specific tweet.
Yep, I've got the specific one right here for you.
Link it in Discord, baby. Link it in Discord.
There it is. There it is. Whoop, there it is.
Then I have to go paste it.
Oh,
it's so tough.
I know.
That's the wrong link.
What? Yeah, it was.
Yeah. You Union Jack or what?
No, I did. Okay. Laz is trying to send me to the wrong places. I really didn't need to see that, Laz.
Oh, that was a good
one.
No.
Yeah.
But that was not the one that I was looking
for. Whoops. Private bookmark.
Not the one I was looking for.
Laz's
my bad.
I'm so sorry.
We're looking for Lord British's confession.
Yeah, here we go. I think I got it here.
I've got it. I've got it. Okay, I have it.
That should be it. What the hell am I getting all these?
First, I linked to the proper one.
Yep.
Unlike Laz. So Lord British does have a confession that he, Lord British, regularly steals from players during Shroud of the Avatar events. Oops. Did he say that out loud?
Did he say that out loud? I tell you.
I know.
We caught it. We caught it and we got it out there. We retweeted it all. And of course, Richard, of course, loves the humor in it. He retweeted our retweet out there, of course.
Yes.
Broadcasting the news to the world. He gets a kick out of seeing us do that stuff. And of course, for those of you who don't know, you can easily follow Richard on Twitter. He is very engaging. He answers questions personally. And there's quite some interesting conversations, whether it be about politics, game playing, game creation, space travel, world exploration, or just saving the world. Richard's got all these topics that he chats about with the folks out there. And it's interesting to follow and watch, I tell you. So if you're interested in some good chatter, go out there and check his Twitter stream out and follow along. I know I was a little fanboy when he first followed me, but now it's we tweet back and forth, we message and we comment and have fun with it. So don't hesitate to drop a question. And of course, one of those things for those of you Ultima fans out there, for many people, some may know, some may not. If you still play and have the old Ultima games and you've beaten the game anytime recently, Richard Garriott still does send out those thank you, welcome, and
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Well, I don't know if he actually sends out the physical letters, but he definitely I know that he definitely retweets it and says congratulations.
Have reproductions for all the games yet, and he's always actively soliciting. And there he goes, retweeting Whacked Out Wednesday today as we speak about him. I know they don't have all the reproductions for all the different types of certificates they've had in the past, but the ones that they do, if you send a little screenshot and a picture to him, and then a self-addressed stamped envelope addressed to them at Portalarium, they will send you a completion certificate for the ones that they do have. That much I do know.
Does it say origin?
You
No.
know, they're reproductions of the originals. I don't know if they ever. I don't think any of them actually has an original logo on them. But we could always ask that question. That's not beyond the realm of possibility. That's for sure.
Yeah, also in his Twitter stream is the what always comes up, and this is something that has to be addressed over and over again. EA owns the rights to the IP associated with all of the Ultima games.
Correct.
And that is something where Richard always starts off the conversation with them, trying to get that IP back. And then the negotiations always stall out somewhere, and you know what? Things don't happen. So he has tried many times to actually get that IP back, and EA likes to sit on it. So,
yes, and that other comment came from another fan who said, "As he asked EA, to remake a real Ultima under the name of Ultima," and Richard commented that he's asked several times, but it never seems to lead anywhere. So, of course, we perpetrated that tweet a little bit more, and we put it out there, and maybe it'll gain a little steam. Maybe EL see that they could be missing out on a big chunk of gamer dollars if they allowed something like that, even if it was just a collaboration.
Yeah, I mean, it's always
good.
Yeah, it is always things that we're looking for, and we're always trying to try to find.
That's right. But moving right along.
You ready for some stand-upage?
We're going to do stand-up, then we're going to go into, want to do release notes, then stand-up. Stand-up, release notes.
Stand-up, release notes, and...
Because we got a lot to talk about. Now,
yeah.
Before release notes, before stand-up, just for you folks who are watching on my screen, yes, I have left my screen alone since yesterday's patch, just to show everybody the annoyance of the reticle that came back and what's happened if you patch. So this is one of those things you're going to see.
Well,
and yes, it can be turned off, and yes, we will cover that. But the reason why you're seeing that on my screen today is just to let you all know you're going to expect this when you log in with this new patch. So bear with us, and I'll get to the big the big X on the screen. That's news and patch notes. But let's get to the stand-up.
That's not quite news and patch notes, because that's not related to that part of it.
It is.
No, it's not.
Did you read the patch notes?
Yes, I did.
And then you'll see where the reticle is noted in there, and that it's in the patch notes.
Yeah. We'll discuss that when we get to the patch notes, and then I'll show that you're wrong.
You guys have to go to the alley.
Yes. Well, not yet. We're not patch notes.
Gonna be talk.
Yeah, we're stand-up corner time.
Then you better behave.
I tell you.
So stand-up corner. Remember, the stand-up meeting happens in the conference room in the office. Everybody stands around, hence the stand-up corner name, and they sit there and say, "This is what I'm working. This is what I worked on yesterday. This is what I'm working on today." Then Chaos writes something random down, and then he gives it to us eventually. And so this is the stand-up notes from Tuesday, August 9th. Remember, today is Wednesday. Whacked Out Wednesday, August 10th. So over in the art department, we had Bob working on the airship interior. Fletcher, yeah, that's right. Fletcher is working on the one-man band, a.k.a. Scrota, and tiaras, and hats. I wonder if he's. I wonder if he's modeling.
Like the tiaras.
Yeah, I wonder if he's modeling the tiara after Justin's tiara.
Maybe
that would be a possibility. She needs to send him a picture of her wearing her tiara.
He might be
and say, "This is what my tiara should look like." Yeah.
You can look at Justin's tiara.
Yeah, that's right. Tiara. Justin does have a tiara on top of her computer.
Actually, Justin's computer has a tiara. Justin does not have a tiara. Her computer has a tiara.
Yes. Okay, so Reed is working on cloth and chain armor, levels of details, and bugs. Over in design, Brandon is working on taming bugs.
Bug.
Dan is working on player towns and forum lock Jiras. Finn is working on the blood elemental and hot tub patching.
Yay.
Yay,
Finally.
we can finally get into the hot tub. Keith is working on the...
Place a hot tub.
That too. You can place it inside of a wall. Keith is working on the Exeter Crag Mines resources tightened and bugs.
Bug.
Lum the Mad is working on
Oh, Titan was a word.
tightened. Lum the Mad is working on Blood River.
Blood River.
The river that runs with blood. Then Sorcerer Steve is playing around in Port Graph and working on that build out and the story design with Lord British.
Hanging with LB. Work.
That's it. Over in tech, Eric is working on the summon creatures and navigation and the battle royale.
The Battle Royale. Royal Rumble.
That's right. Jason is working on item logging.
We need
Wizard-
more item logging.
Yes, we do. Wizard Smoke is working on bugs
Bug.
and Steam and multi-monitor and the reticle user interface. Burning Toad, still scratching that itch. It's working on the public cache permissions and bundle home upgrades. Tassel is working on accounts and payments and plaque reward support. Then over in QA, James is working on regression. Reese is working on sanity testing and forms and account services. And Serafina is working on the customer service backlog and account services.
New girl, Sarah.
That's right. Our production management and other group, we have the Dippy Bird working on skill updates and navigation bugs.
Bug. I can't find my bug. Help me find my bug.
That's right. Gorn is staring at Excel spreadsheets and looking at metrics while he's doing some business.
Business. Gonna get
That's
down
right.
some business.
Then
Down the corner.
that's right. Barrick is
Phone
working.
booth there. That's my office.
Then Barrick is working on the community reports and moderator meeting and ye old telethon plan.
That's right.
Hutch, he's revising those assets while he's touching the speed trees in the swamp and bugs.
Bug.
Lord British is out in Jira land.
Jira land.
I know. As long as
Things are getting done.
he's not riding the water slide, we should be fine.
That's
Ganja land or something.
No, Jira land.
Now, if you smoking a little ganja on the water slide, I can picture that.
Yep.
Then after that, we have Chaos working on what's he working on? He was working on rewards and stand-up catch-up.
Stand up, catch up. That's right. Come on, Rick.
How long does it
That's right.
take to make ketchup? God, stand up.
And somebody texted me a picture of her tiara on top of her computer.
I know.
Yep, I know. I've seen it a few times.
Repost.
And she's wait, that was from yesterday or 2 days ago. Whoops. And that other text. And then
Never mind.
Dark Star is working on the telethon schedule and Jira triage and the add-on store plan. Maybe they're planning on expiring some of those items.
Now, of course, one thing mentioned in that stand-up, and I believe we're going to get a mention of it here in the updates as well, as some people are finding out, and I got to laugh because public cash chest. What does this name imply to you? One may ask.
I'm going to go with that it's public.
and that anybody can access a public cash
Yeah.
chest,
There were
regardless of where it's placed.
Some people
Just
thought
like
that they
a
could
public
actually.
water fountain.
I know they said that they could mark it as private, but that was a bug. It was still public.
Now, actually, I saw one out there, and I got to side with this guy. This guy had a public cash chest inside his locked house, and somebody was still able to access it. Now, that is a no-no. Nobody should be able to access a chest through a wall.
If you leave your door open,
a locked house. What part of that did you not understand?
I got
does it mean the door was shut?
The door was locked.
Okay. If you own a house and you lock the doors and you open ye old door, other players can still see into your house. They cannot walk into it. And if the chest was right next to the door and his door was open, you would still be able to access ye old public cash chest. So that does not
good.
So we would have
everything was gone.
Yeah, we would have to have seen whether or not he left his door open and had he placed it right next to the door. And I'm willing to bet that his door was wide open and the chest was right there within range of double clicking, and someone said, "Hey, let's see what's in here." Oh, it's all mine now. Yep, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
I mean, we're talking crafting stations, all sorts of other good stuff.
Whoops.
Man, I tell you. Yeah, whoops. Whoops.
Yeah, learn the promotions.
That's right.
Well, yeah, I feel sorry for the guy, right? But that takes me back to old school UO, where you know what, you could steal people's house keys and loot their houses, or if you forgot to lock your door after you left your house, someone could walk in and take everything.
Well, you know, we were talking earlier about conversations with Richard Garriott there, and that's one of the conversations they were on when he made that post. Was what putting people in jail. Transgressions back in the day of stealing, looting, taking key rings, robbing houses.
Yep.
And the funny thing was, most of them are not proud of what they did back then, and they all admit it. But they all admit to doing it, which is great to see.
Yeah, I'm glad that people are coming out 20 years later and admitting their transgressions.
You know that asshole down in that game who used to gank you all the time? Well, that was me. I apologize.
Well, if you remember that
real solution to people stealing things from other people's chests is for the devs to create in-game exploding ink packets that you can put in your chest.
Oh, that's
fun.
That would be fun.
Yeah. Used to be able to booby trap stuff, remember?
Exploding chests, yes, and kill people. Yes.
Yep.
I know many people that was their favorite method of PKing people.
Great. I wouldn't admit to that.
Now, if you were part of the original Kickstarter, there was a $10 guilt pledge if you had ever pirated a game. So
an Ultima game it was, wasn't
it? No, any game.
Oh, was it any game?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to pledge $10,000.
Yeah. So okay, so if
$10 per game.
Yeah.
Oh, we got
dirty.
The patch notes.
Yield patch notes. Patch notes.
Old patch notes. Now these came out last night.
Last night, 9 p.m.
Really late patch out there for you folks. And there's some changes.
Okay.
At times they are a changing, folks. And I tell you, this was coming.
Let's see. They removed some items from masterworking on the Novia overworld map. They added a gap in the collision near some random point to allow players to access Gotti from the north.
The Don.
That's right. The Hidden Vale adventure scenes, which is painful. They increased the difficulty of the elves, and they adjusted the skeleton archer bows that they drop on death. Increased spawn times on various spawners in several scenes. And I'm sorry to say, but that has destroyed my ability to collect wood scraps, because those bows went from longbows down to shoddy bows. Yeah, they
twofold on this. One, dropping the spawn rate, and 2, dropping the drop rate. Now,
and
they need to drop the rent rate.
I want to break the soapbox out now for you before we go on to the rest of the patch notes.
I say we go ahead and pull out the soapbox, because this really needs to be addressed. Okay, each of those scenes is designed for 8 to 16 players to be adventuring in. And that
2 full parties.
Up to 2 full parties.
What?
Yet when I am in certain scenes with orange monsters, and this includes over in Novia with new scenes as well, you know what? You get 2 people in there that are relatively competent, that are still fighting orange monsters. You know what? They can kill the entire scenes themselves. But if you remember, designed for 2 full parties are these scenes. So that tells me that whenever the scenes are being designed and they're populating them, they are not really testing that aspect out, which is something that will be changed in the near future. We do know that the Hidden Veil that they're going to completely redo at some point in time. But I'm also referring to Novia scenes. What do you want to say, Laz?
I was going to say it was twofold. It wasn't just they adjusted the drop, but that you were out there hunting by yourself, and the respawn rate is next to nothing. So aside from for one person out there by yourself, you were saying that the spawn rate was really dismal. So I can imagine what it would be like for a party of 4 or 6, let alone 8, or 2 parties of 8, as scenes are made to handle. Now,
I mean, even though the patch notes say that they increased spawn times, no, I'm talking about normal scenes. Even though it says that they increased spawn times, it was actually decreased in some of my favorite hunting spots.
What most people don't know, every scene out there is built to hold a maximum of 2 parties, is what we were originally told. That was 2 parties of 8, which was 16 people who could be running around in there at one time comfortably. Now, they had talked about upping that number. Well, I'm just telling you what we were told. I believe I've got it on tape. It's documented. Yes, this is documented. This is not something we're pulling out of our ass here. And that's what they were designed for. That's why we have instance gaming, so you don't have 300 people in the same instance. They're built for so many people. And with that, knowing that information and what we've seen changed, we just don't feel it supports the proper number of people it was A, built for, or B, can be built for, or can hold that capacity. Let's put it that way.
Yeah, I mean, then on top of that, when you adjust the loot tables,
documented fact here.
Yeah,
it's documented that it was said, but it's not the case. I don't think
it's never been the case where each of those scenes would actually support 2 full parties hunting. And that's what they say that they were designed for.
They were working. I didn't say they were functioning. Okay. I said they were designed for. That is a fact. They were designed for 2 parties of 16.
Well, let's get it implemented then, okay?
Yeah.
Anyway.
And Led Zepp, you need to pay attention. But if you couple that with the adjusting of the skeleton archer bows, and that's not just the skeleton archers in the Hidden Veil. That is over the entire world. There are no more longbows out there in the world from monsters. They are all shoddy. The shoddy bows, which when you turn to scrap, I mean, the most I've gotten from one of them is 15 wood scrap, where some of the long bows I was getting 25. I think I got 40 from run. It's going to make collecting base materials for your timber production or turning into pulp, so that way we can make recalls and teleports even more farming And so there needs to be
And the
lots to
sale
look
price went
at
down.
because there is no real forest to actually go out and do your lumberjacking on, and like the mines. And so resources are going to be a little bit more scarce from now on. And I hope that is addressed real soon, because I'm willing to bet people are going to complain. But if we move right along and continue, because there's other stuff.
And now again, we were told that they were built and designed for 2 parties of 8, all the scenes, not just the bosses. All the hunting scenes, all those, that's what they were originally designed for. And of course, they've played with adding numbers, going up to 32 people, limiting it smaller. But what they were designed for and what is actually going on are 2 different things. So, and again, from everybody out there, remember, this is still early access.
This is not launched. Disclaimer 2016.
That's right. Disclaimer is Led Zeppelin.
2016. Disclaimer. This is not launched.
That's
This
right.
is release. Final release.
Soft launch.
Yeah. Soft launch.
And this is where
Okay.
they're going to make all those tweaks, trims, and they'll balance. And people complain, and they'll balance it a little bit more, and they'll tweak it. And I believe that we will have a nice balance of everything as we get closer to the final product, the finished product, as it may be. So I'm not going to sweat it too much. It may be making some life a little tough now. Now, I can
Tough for a
also
while.
comment on hearing about millions in gold being made out there already.
Oh yeah, but that was people farming more than likely the elves for multiple days and just selling swords.
That's something else for another show.
But I mean, there's other ways to farm those elves. It's called Virtus Pass, and it's called control points. Get a few people out there and loot away. Okay,
or
so
anything else for that fact.
Yeah.
That's
That's
right.
pretty
Exactly.
tough right now, though.
And the control points.
You ready to continue?
Wait to see.
They fixed a bug that caused party member nameplates to not appear when joining a party. Yay. The Hilt Fortress, they fixed some broken stairs. They doubled the duration of stat buffs to make them more appealing in group use. So if you are buffing other players, doubling the duration will actually make it more beneficial for everybody. So you know what? I love that dex buff that someone puts on me. I like it when she increases my dex. And then reducing penalty to duration on skewer to target strength. The base value is low, and it is too often 0 duration. The taunt skill has been tuned based on feedback. Chance to taunt cooldown and number of targets now increases with skill level. So taunt will become a mini AoE at higher levels. Then they fixed performance issue caused by active tooltips, and they fixed not being able to damage NPCs that already have aggro but are outside of awareness distance. They fixed placement issues on Adobe Stable's deco items. The Bone Steel Dagger no longer is able to be sold to merchants. If you sold the mysterious dagger that you were tasked with discovering the secrets behind for 1 gold piece, you know what? Kyle Brahand in Airy found it for you and is holding on to it for you.
Holding on to it.
That's right. And they've made some fixes to Edvard giving away his notes in Solace Bridge. That is the post-tutorial version. The Soultown Crier will accept mail deliveries even when he's off duty because the mail never sleeps. And they fixed it players fixed it so players can no longer restart Nissa's Lost Love Quest after it's been completed, and they don't allow public cache chests to be private, and they added text to make sure that public means public. Now, the one that we're going to have to go into the alley about, we now hide the reticle when Show HUD F9 option is disabled. You ready to go to the alley again?
Okay.
Let's go to the alley.
See, but I'll go to the alley. It's got to get over here.
Yeah. Okay, so you know what the F9 button does, right?
I know what the F9 does,
What-
but if you
It,
realize
it hides everything on your screen. So it hides your chat box. It hides things on your screen. And the bug was that it would leave your reticle on the screen. So now it's hidden.
Also, yeah, but you didn't get to the next one on the reticle, which is what I was talking about. See, you weren't
yeah.
listening to me earlier like normal.
No,
See?
no,
So
no,
now we
no,
can go tell the people what happens with the reticle when it comes up and how to get rid of it and what else it actually does do for you.
Yeah,
about that?
yeah. No, we'll see what happens.
We'll see about
Well,
that.
what is Led Zepp doing standing in the alley? Go away. We're having a private conversation here.
No wonder why he
Droppers.
can hear
I
us.
know.
He's sitting in the alley.
I know. I know. It's like, jeez. Yeah.
I thought that was Cupcake standing there.
Okay, so
Cupcake
moving right along, we did fix the damage chance and amount for charge. The reticle strength option now affects target reticles as well as the main reticle.
That is right. But of course, when you log in, you will have here in order to get rid of it. I'm going to switch over here on screen to show the good folks. You go up into your settings up under video, and you will see your reticle strength. Now, of course, the reticle strength is not doing anything.
Yep. You have to maximize it, then minimize it to get rid of it.
You got to maximize it, then bring it back to get rid of it.
That freaking reticle, man.
What that also did, though, is when you go into combat and you get a target, that reticle strength should now disappear instead of being visible on your screen. I have not tested that, so that's what they're telling us. You can get rid of that red reticle
Completely.
Yeah, right.
So it's no longer going to appear whenever you go to loot something else, and then it would pop that reticle up. So that has been fixed, hopefully.
You can test that on anyone here. I just did, and it does work.
Yeah, well, I decline
Oh,
all
yeah.
duels, so you can't
Well,
duel me.
not just that, you can
don't
just
have to
select
be
people.
PvP or combat. Yeah, you can just select somebody.
Shift click people.
Oh, you mean? Oh, I don't even get a reticle when I click on them to let me know that they're the guys highlighted now. Oh,
But at the same time, it puts their nameplate up on the screen.
I understand that. Yeah, see, damned if you
Or-
do, damned if you don't.
Or
Damned
you
if
could always hit the
don't.
F1 and see if you have that white reticle over yourself.
Nope.
Yep.
F1, F2.
Nothing.
Well, that F2 only works if you
Key
have parties.
times 3
Got it.
shift.
Yeah, nothing.
Yep.
Shift key.
Okay,
Let's
so-
finish off the patch release notes.
Well, they updated the target locked icon to be larger, and that is our patch notes along with a bunch of stuff
it.
in the known issues.
Now, there are some interesting known issues. You want to cover a couple of them? Just a couple hot ones out there. Armor set
let's see.
bonuses not working. Possible crashes on.
Bloom
logging
can't
in with the mirror.
Bloom can't be disabled. Armor set bonuses.
yes.
The new targeting system still has various issues that need fixing. I know. Try to control your laughter.
Sorry.
Pathfinding is breaking in some houses and basements. Pathfinding is broken for certain pets whenever stairs are involved. Which takes us to a post. Unity 5 has caused a host of general texture and lighting related issues, and not all those have been resolved. Update your video card drivers. This is a work in progress.
I want to go to the very next to last one down there because Eclipse got all grossed out by it.
Oh,
What?
She can't stand to see my hands.
Oh, yeah.
skin
oh my
tone
God.
will sometimes not match properly on different parts of the body.
Geeks, fix.
And
That's
my
not
hands
a-
look like,
that-
like a
that-
mannequin, literally. My wrists are
Show
separated
Geeks over
into
there.
different colors.
I don't know if he does that, but
Is Gix here? I haven't.
Yeah.
I don't
Yes,
have
he
names
is.
up today.
It looks like you're wearing
Alright.
sleeves of different colors, and you've got this weird cut on your arm.
Telling
Are you,
my
are you a
hands
cutter?
Look like they're snapped on.
mannequin. You're like a mannequin.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
yeah.
you, it
You
looks
need
like
your
Luke
mouth.
Skywalker with the hand attachment. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. You need your mouth open. That's all.
It's,
Laz is a cutter.
Mannequin Laz with his mouth open.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Lego Laz. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you want to talk about that forum post again? About the taming changes?
Which forum post are we
the
going
taming
to?
changes, just because we need to talk
yes,
about that
we
as
have to
many
get to
times
that
as we
one.
possibly can.
Yes, this one's coming up, and let me pull that one up. I didn't have that one preloaded.
Yeah, quit
Okay,
teasing.
I just linked it.
No, we're not teasing. It's right there in the announcement section, plain as day. The hottest topic up there. Very first topic in the forums. I don't know how you guys missed this stuff. I know how you missed this stuff. You rely on us, and you don't read the forums. All right, let's get to Starr Long's latest post. For
Okay,
you folks out there.
This one snuck in.
Taming changes.
Yeah.
Incoming.
Some of these
Alert.
changes will appear in release 33. So if you're a tamer or you need to work on that taming skill if you plan on summoning anything, because there will be a minimum level required to summon a creature based on that creature's level. Taming skills affect creature power. So there will be a power level associated with your creature based off of your skill level, and so there will be a minimum and max range. So the creatures will get more powerful, or hopefully, and then higher creatures use more focus as they are summoned. So much more focus, much more demand to keep those pets out.
That's right.
Yeah, and Gix is staring at your Laz is a robot.
Robot.
What was
Yeah,
that?
he's watching.
What machine was that called? The something conf machine, to where we can test to see whether or not Laz is a replicant. Laz
That's
must be a replicant.
What do they call that?
Voight conf
Name?
machine. The Voight
I
conf
think
machine.
he is.
Laz must be a replicant. Now, who has the open mic that's chewing?
That's got to be Zep.
Crunchy.
Oh shit!
That's Schroeder having lunch again. Did Schroeder order the salmon Caesar salad again?
cornbread
That was
over.
yesterday.
He's got his boyfriend over.
Is he charging those expensive salmon Caesar salads to the expense account again? I tell you this.
Yep.
Gotta use
Well,
the perks.
I mean, he's not playing the piano, that's for sure.
I know.
I know. You notice that? What the hell?
Strike. What can I say?
What
He
dollar?
wants a contract?
Oh,
That's right.
yeah, could be contract manager.
Where's my contract?
1000%.
His
Where's
Schroeder.
my elephant?
Exactly. Okay, so it is that time again where we have to talk about ye old schedule of what is
Schedule?
on the calendar.
Schedule. The calendar.
The calendar.
Shroud of the Avatar calendar.
We have the Shroud of the Avatar calendar.
It's a big calendar.
I know, it is huge.
It
It is
huge.
it is huge, just like Donald Trump's hands.
Do you have
a little
that
bit
guy
smaller
in
than
your
ours.
town on TV doing the
What?
huge commercials?
I don't have cable anymore, so I couldn't tell you.
Oh,
So
that's right.
let's see. Today, our community calendar is brought to us by our friends over at Avatar Circle, which is administered by Kazin Phoenix Fire, or you may know him as Wrath Phoenix on the official forums or in Discord, but Kazin Phoenix Fire in-game. All times on the community calendar are Central Standard Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as New Britannia Time, which is game server time. Today we have a
Quick
very
shout out to Hicks206 joining us live. Congratulations for making a live show, Hicks. Thanks for joining.
Oh yes. Yes, welcome Hicks. See you all the time. Okay, where was I?
Did you call him Hicks?
Hicks 206.
You called
That's his
him
name.
Hicks.
He's a Hick.
You
That's
call him
right.
Hicks.
Hick 206.
And Warma wants her pony.
I want my pony.
Now, where was I? Our short calendar for today. We do have to remember around the clock at the.
Don't tell anybody.
At noon, 3, 6, 9, and 12 on Radio Free Britannia, we do have lunch with two incompetent guys, otherwise known as lunch with Laz.
Two full
Laz and
guys
Jack.
sitting in front of cameras talking to each other. I tell you, people watch that stuff. I tell you, I don't know what it is.
I had no idea.
Somebody told me a while back people actually watch other people play video games on the internet, and I said, "Oh, you're joking me."
I know.
Why would I want to watch somebody play a video game when I can play a video game? Well, here we go, folks. Thank you, all of you, for watching us play our game and bring this to you.
Yes, thank you. And so after that, we have two other events. If you're interested in some PvP, you can always join Season 3 of the EVL Virtue League PvP tournament is tonight at between 7 and 8 in Chaos Caverns.
Is this the kickoff of the Season 3 here? Is this the first we're seeing of Season 3?
We had one posted last week. I don't know whether or not they did it. But there is a 1,000 gold entry fee, and remember there are two different tiers. Tier 1, or the lower tier for people newer to the PvP scene, and Tier 2 for the experienced PvPers. So, and you will be placed in Tier 1 if you're just starting out, until you can advance to Tier 2 and see how you do. Don't forget that's between 7 and 8.
Comes and gives us the PvP update on Thursday.
That's right. We'll see. And then Laz's favorite event of the week is Striker Sparhawk's Happy Hour, and it's otherwise known as
Spend Sparhawk's Gold.
And that and that happens every single Wednesday between 8 and 9. Some pub somewhere. We will eventually find out where.
Someplace, somewhere, somehow. And I know there's fans out there here in chat. For those of you who are fans of Sparhawk's Happy Hour, the location has not been announced yet, as we've been updated by our own nurse, Justin. But to the chat channels, and that will be announced later on today. Yay! And that is our calendar.
In Shroud of the Avatar?
Shroud of the Avatar.
For August 10th. Yes.
That is right.
Let's see, what else are we doing?
And that just leads me up to a little open air time here. There's all sorts of great things happening out here in the community. You folks have just been a wonderful, wonderful pleasure to have around. You guys keep impressing us every day, and we hope we do the same for you guys. It's just been overwhelming, the number of people coming in, joining us, listening, comments, finding us for the first time on the radio and video. And it's a great time here in Shroud of the Avatar. So for those of you folks who are just getting into it, it's going to be a bit of a learning curve for you guys out there, you new Outlanders. For those of you veterans, I know we're going to hear crying out there as all the fun and games go away and it actually becomes a real game where y'all have to work. But it's happening to all of us all at the same time. So you're not in it alone. You're not the only one it's happening to, and your world is not the only world affected. So try not to bring it too much to the world that, hey, man, they did this. I don't. All right, we know that. We're tweaking it. Don't be out there complaining too much unless something's really broke. If they told you they tweaked it and you got a complaint with it, go ahead and post it in the forums. Be nice about it. Tell them why you think it's broken, why you think it should be changed. Don't just go, man, this sucks. I can't harvest shit anymore. You're not going to get anywhere with that. And all you're going to do is you're just going to feed. Do we say it? Do we even say it?
Yeah, sad. You said it yesterday.
Do we feed the trolls?
No. Don't feed the trolls.
Don't feed the trolls. Exactly. Don't feed the trolls. Pardon the expression, because the trolls are nasty and they like to throw rocks at people. So, so don't give food to chow on. Don't give them any pause or cause to comment and start
Where's
craziness.
my elephant?
That's right. Where's my elephant? Yeah, we're going to play the elephant song here in a little.
Oops.
I got to get that clip down.
Yep.
But yeah, stick to your guns. Keep working it. Keep putting those bugs in. Let these guys know what you think. They are open to criticism. They are open to all ideas and every suggestion that you may have out there. So don't be shy. Go ahead and make those suggestions. Be nice. Follow the golden rule here in Shroud of the Avatar. And the golden rule is D-bad. Don't be a dick. Be nice to your fellow player and be nice in the forums. If you don't want people treating you that way, don't treat people that way. And that's the way we like to be here in the Shroud of the Avatar world. But meanwhile, let's go ahead and take the trash talk out for a while and let's flush that down the drain. We're going to go ahead and move on to our sponsors. And, of course, we've got the latest and greatest. Jack, are you ready for getting this stuff up on the screen here?
I am all ready. And now, we do have to thank...
You want to take this new one first? And
yes,
I'll go into the usual.
We do have a brand new sponsor. And we do need to thank Wake Up with Ultima and Celine.
That's right. Thank you guys for coming.
Thank you. I'll let you continue with the rest of it,
folks. That's right. And you can catch Wake Up New Britannia with Ultima and Celine every Saturday morning on WRFB, Radio Free Britannia. Thanks for joining us, folks, and love to have you. And of course, moving right along,
we do need to thank SodaMap.com. Why did I start off with SodaMap?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
We should be thanking our friends over at the Britannian Mining Company.
Yes, that is correct.
With the BMC Gridiron, the nastiest, foulest, bloodest gridiron entertainment in all of Novia. This is a no-holds-barred contest, folks. It's a $25,000 or $20,000 gold entry fee. And there are no rules. The only rule in the gridiron is there are no rules.
Oh, 2 men enter, nasty. 1 man leaves.
That's right.
2 men enter,
or
1 man
or
leaves.
1 pet, in the case of Led Zeppelin.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, God.
Moving right along, we do have to thank our other sponsors, sodacrafting.wiki, which is the only searchable database right now. And it is
in the crafting world.
Yes.
Right.
Other crafting website is going to be sodacraft.com, where it has almost everything, including all the different options. And
for buffs.
Yes, for
buffs and for those extra add-on essentials to your armor, weapons.
Add-ons. I love add-ons.
Add-ons.
And unfortunately, clicking on things right now is giving me a 404. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's not.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit amphetamines.
That's right.
Yeah.
SodaTaming.com is awesome. If you are interested in learning some taming and you need to know that you want to become an expert cat wrangler and that you need at least 72 skill in order to tame a calico cat, SodaTaming.com is the place to go.
We just gave you an update on all that.
Yes, all of that information is going to be changing.
Just went to the crapper. That's right.
Yes. We also need to thank
our good friends,
our good friend Ben, our good friend Ben at relicsbyreal.com for all of your soda swag, which includes that t-shirt that Laz is wearing. If you want one of those sexy things, you need to go to relicsbyreal.com and use the discount code NBNN for 10% off of your order. So get those shirts, get those hats, get that drinkware because you need that coffee cup,
that's right.
that Stein, or you need
the NBN drinking game. That's
don't forget the NBN or the Shroud challenge coins. You can also get them there from relicsbyreal.com.
That is correct.
Yes.
Of course, our good friend Jacob White over at sodamap.com. Sodamap.com for all your travel needs out there in Shrouded Avatar. If you're ever lost, you want to find someplace, your friend tells you to come meet me over here, and you don't know where here is, go to sodamap.com, type in your location or the name of the destination you want to go to, and Sodamap will show you exactly where it is on the map. Sodamap is truth, so says the Lord British. Sodamap.com. Check them out. Jacob White. And of course, last but not least, our good friends over at the Shroud Marketplace, shroudmarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. Jack, I want to tell the good folks about the marketplace and all the good stuff.
Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. If you're interested in providing services for people, just like Scrota's music service thing, you can pay him $1 to get Scrota to go play music for you.
Scrota said everything you want.
Find a long time.
Or if you're looking for in-games, if you're looking for an in-game wedding, don't forget Weddings and More by Laz. Laz, take it away.
That's right. If you're looking to get hitched this year, got an event, want a private, quiet space for yourself for a little while, come check out Laz's Weddings and More. We've got private island setting, we've got underground setting, we've got beachfront setting, whatever you want. Sunset wedding, sunrise wedding, bloodletting wedding, zombie wedding. We can accommodate all your needs. Also available for bats, mitzvahs, guild meetings, parties, and anniversaries. So check out Weddings and More by Laz. As well, don't forget to check out the new commercials from Shroud Marketplace and Weddings and More by Laz on WRFB.rocks, Radio Free Britannia.
Yeah, Shroud Marketplace is the place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. And don't forget, right now there is a special going on. If you register as a vendor and you click the free button and you put one item on the store, your account will be upgraded for the next 3 months to the gold.
Free months to gold membership access. That is correct. Just for listing one item.
Yes, just for one after registering for the. I know. And don't forget.
Of course, if you're not happy after 3 months, what can the folks do if and before the 3 months are up?
You can always cancel, right? And it's it's always an option.
But 3 months. Can't beat that with a stick, folks. I tell you. And of course, last but not least,
the most important people here, we have to thank you guys for showing up, listening to us talk, and participating. And Hicks got married in Ultima back in 1998 and got the ring and all. Good times.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, that's what he said. Yeah. So don't forget.
6206.
Exactly. And then after that, don't forget, we couldn't do this show without you guys, and we do it for you guys. So thank you, everybody, for watching in Twitch, on my channel, and on Laz's channel, or on YouTube. And last but not least, those listening on Radio Free Britannia.
That's right. We thank you all, man. The radio's been all over the place. You got to see what this radiograph's like, unless you're looking at it on your side, man. It's like a popcorn machine. Boing, 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 boing.
I'm watching it.
Anyway, with the advent of all the new folks coming in, we've got all sorts of new viewers, all sorts of new listeners, all sorts of followers out there, and we love you all, I'll tell you. We are so elated to be doing this for you guys. And as always, we are happy to do it for you every Monday through Friday. Kush Lady, thank you for joining us every day. We love you here. And again, we appreciate you showing up day out. Hey, now, that's no way to treat a Kush Lady.
I know.
Justin.
Well, unless she asked for it.
Yeah.
But anyway,
right,
time's run out for us here on today's show, folks. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. So thank you to all of you folks out there listening. Thank you for watching. Thanks for everybody to listening on the radios. We will be back with you all tomorrow on Thursday, tantalizing Thursday out there. where we're going to bring you a little tidbits of what's to come for the weekend, some more juicy news here on NBNN, and of course, the latest happenings and updates inside of Shroud of the Avatar. So with that, we're going to wrap it up. I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
I'm Scrotum.
I'm Mactane.
And we are NBNN. Stay tuned to NBNN for more news, sports, entertainment, crazy, wild happenings. Where's my elephant? Where's my contract? And all sorts of other crazy, wild happenings here in Shroud of the Avatar. We'll see you all on Thursday, folks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you then. I want my elephant.
I'm a giraffe.
Have you?
Where's my contract?
Where's my...
You want to get high?
Yeah, I want to get high. Well, of course I want to get high.
Have you ever been in a Turkish prison?
Have you ever seen a grown man naked?
How do you feel about full frontal male nudity?
Ever seen a crisp $50 bill?